Hello, welcome back to HWLRADIO.com. I got a nice chance to stop in here with the jewelry doctor today. He let me take a look at what they do and why he's the #1 jeweler in the Midwest in Indianapolis, Indiana. So, hello, how you doing, sir?
Proud to be on your station. Anyway, I guess you want to know how it is. We run things around here.
Yeah.
Basically, we fix anything. Costume jewelry, candelabras, pocketbooks, jewelry, it doesn't matter. We even fix costume jewelry. As well as being a repair shop, we make all of the jewelry in our cases. We specialize in making and designing jewelry. That's what we are. We're jewelry makers. So if you have broken up gold and loose diamonds at home, you can bring them to us. We will make you the most elaborate jewelry you've ever seen with your own material for the most moderate prices you can believe. We are highly competitive. As far as the hours, we work from 10 till 6 every day. But if necessary, for emergency like eyeglasses, marriages, if you're leaving town, we are fully dedicated. We work straight through the night.
Oh yeah, but speaking about glasses though, I seen just a second ago in the clip I got, he was like soldering, like he was scrubbing at some glass. Like, what did he do? You said something like you put plastic back in the what?
Well, you saw him do an unusual job. They broke the glasses. They were plastic, so you can't put fire on them. What he did was, he had a special tool. It's really a wire welding pen. So he melted some plastic that we had and filled the spot. Then we heated up the piece that's supposed to be in the plastic and pushed it in until it stuck, and then he melted more plastic over it, so it's just like it was when it was brand new.
I know, that's what I'm saying, because when he came in, he was definitely happy.
Yes, no one else really knows how to do it. I don't want to brag, but they don't. We fix all glasses. The only ones we can't actually weld is titanium, gunmetal, or aluminum. If it breaks in certain parts, we can think of a way to fix it.
So, like, what about? Because I mean, people out of town are gonna see this. So, like, do you welcome like you ship, deliver, like over, like if somebody stayed in LA and they wanted you to make a piece for them, like.
Well, the truth is, most of the glasses, half of the glasses, I'll say.
No, I'm saying a jury, like a jury piece.
Oh, jury piece?
Yeah, like if somebody in LA wanted to like get a custom piece made.
Custom piece. As a matter of fact, that's true. They have sent us the picture, and we did make the piece on several occasions. It's not the way we generally do things, but on several occasions, yes, we have.
No, I'm saying because with the way that the new age is, and this going on YouTube, you know that like there's going to be a lot more people than just here locally in Indianapolis that's going to see this video, and they might want you to do some work. Because we've seen you back there at work, we've seen the piece, the MRC piece, but you said that was just a clean job?
Well, we cleaned it and we replaced some diamonds and we replaced some of the peridot.
So you didn't actually make that piece?
No, he brought it in, it looked bad. So we polished it, and then it still wasn't up to par.
But that's got to speak in volumes right there, because that's a big piece, and why would he bring it to you?
That was like 7 ounces. We had to use a special receptive. Actually, after we electro cleaned it, then it came out beautiful the way you saw it. So We did that first, and then we replaced the stones. But most people on the east side, because we do all the work for practically every eyeglass business in this area. And what I'm starting to tell you is, sometimes you can see them trying to park, they can't even see that well. So, I mean, it's not safe for them to drive without it. As much of an inconvenience as it is, we put them first. If you can't see, I will tell the next customer, please wait on yours. This gentleman or this lady can't see without it. Will you please allow us to go before you?
So how long does it normally take for like jewelry repair, or if somebody wanted a custom piece made, how long do you think the time frame would be?
Let's start with the repairs.
All right.
Chains, we clean them and repair them, and we give them to you looking brand new back while you wait, usually 10-15 minutes. When it comes to making a band, for instance, you needed a marriage band, it'll take us a couple of hours and we'll make you a plain band with a few diamonds in it.
So now, what if somebody wanted a funked out diamond?
Now, if you wanted a funky donkey, like the one you saw earlier, it would take us 2 days to cut that wax. I would have to explain the process of making jewelry. Anyway, we first start with the wax. We would cut that design out of wax. Then we would put it in a receptacle, and with a special plaster with a hole in the bottom, and we cook it for 6 hours. The wax drips, the wax image actually gets stuck into the plaster and drips out of the hole, and it leaves the impression in the plaster. So there's 2 techniques, vacuum or centrifugal force. We choose vacuum. Once the wax drips out of that receptacle, be best. Once the wax drips out of the receptacle, we leave it at 900 degrees. We put it on our vacuum machine. It sucks on the flask, and we literally pour hot gold into the flask, and it takes the shape of any image that we put in there in wax form. Then, as I showed you in your video, we wave it back and forth in water. It explodes from the heat, and it leaves
But it was bubbling up,
yes,
though. That was water?
It was 1,000 degrees. So when you put in the water, it explodes. The plaster just blows up and bubbles, and and it leaves.
So all that was going on.
Yes, that's what was happening. And it leaves the image of the ring, the horse, or the heart shape. No matter what it is we put into the wax form.
All right. So, and then I got another question. If there was a person that's wanting to get into the jewelry business or something, because you yourself, I done seen you to move from the mall, and normally somebody has something in the mall, they just disappear. But you ended up having your own building, so you got to be the most successful in Indianapolis.
Praise God, I do well. By no means whatsoever am I rich, but God is good to me and my family. So praise God. As far as keeping, for instance, the young man you saw earlier, he's the new apprentice. He's actually the son of my apprentice 16 years ago. He's been with me for 16 years, so he's an expert. He knows everything that I know. Almost. I have a few secrets of my own. But anyway, my jeweler is great. I have a new apprentice. He's learning fast. And so that's how it goes. Usually it's taught from father to son. I learned in an unusual way. I picked up a book and I started practicing until I got it right. God was with me all the time. It was a sheer miracle how I got through my first 2 jobs. I kept the first job for 2 days, the second one for 2 weeks, and the third one for 2 years. I was pretty good when I left him. I went to this one gentleman after that, stayed with him for 6 years. When I left his job, I was a bad man, Jerry. He showed me A to Z, the jewelry business.
So basically, you're saying start off working for different jewelry companies and picking up.
Yes, normally, like he teaches his son. He came in Sunday, and
so you saying that the jewelry business is only passed down from father to
yes,
son?
they do have schools. The prices are astronomical. I was going to open, I tried to open the Jewelry Doctor International School for Jewelers. But it was very hard. Even if I cut the prices to a third, it still costs a lot. I am thinking about, because I have a pretty large building, I gave it some thought that maybe I would take 10 jewelers at a time and train them in the large area we have in the back. It's still a thought. But anyway, that's how it's done. To go to school, you go through a procedure step by step. I find that learning how to be a true master jeweler is not taught that way. You have a business to run. You constantly have to calculate the time it's going to take you to fix that piece, and how much the material might cost to fix that piece, and how much you're charging the customer. We've got it to a point where, to be quite honest, not to boast, we're faster.
I definitely see that.
We do better work, and we charge less than anyone in the city. We have a lifetime warranty on every single thing that we do. If we make you a ring, you never have to pay for a stone if one comes out, unless it was abused. And that goes for anything. If you abuse it, you have to pay when you bring it back. Grills, gold teeth, we do them in one day. You're here by 11, you pick them up at 6. You walk in at any time and pick them up the next day at 6.
So, but what if somebody wanted to get an iced out one like mine?
Then it's 2 days. We make them, we make sure it fits perfectly. Our teeth fit absolutely perfect. No one else can possibly. I heard stories that someone was wearing someone else's grills. If they tried that with mine, they'd break their teeth. Each tooth has a line into it that fits directly into the gum. So, not wishing it on anyone.
So you could actually go and have them put in like permanently, like you can get them cemented in?
Yes, you would have to take it to a licensed dentist. I do all the work, and he cleans your tooth, and he uses a special cement to put it in. But I make the teeth. As a matter of fact, I make teeth for 2 dentists. What they charge, I won't say, because you might know who it is. They charge 3 times the amount that I charge, and I produce it in one day, and I'll give it to you in whatever carat you want. If they're going to be permanent, I would advise that you would go at least 16 carat or higher.
Well, since we're going into that, I wanted to also let the people know that, because I came in here and you taught me a lot about diamonds myself, because you said that the clarity that I was getting was just the base clarity. But here you have the choice to where you can raise your clarity up or you can keep it at the base.
Yes.
So,
Well, responding to your statement, first of all, I don't do it deliberately, but the customers who come through, the work that I do for them, I actually tell every customer how I'm going to fix it. I'm teaching jewelry while I'm taking it in anyway. As far as looking at their diamonds so that they know it's theirs, I must have taught at least 1,000 people how to look at a diamond. As far as different qualities and the prices they cost, I keep a mirage of different shapes and different quality stones. If someone comes into my store and they want a small diamond or some small diamonds replaced, I would do it the same day. It's 90% that I already have the diamond here. If not, I would order it.
All right, so if I stayed in Florida, you said here it'll take 1 day for just gold grill. It'll take 2 days if I wanted diamonds added. So if I stayed in Florida and I wanted a diamond grill, like how long would it take before it was shipped? And
I would have to send you or the person a packet of powder and instructions, because it's very easy to mix. And they would put in a tray and they would take their own mold. They would then mail it back to me. I would tell them how to do it to keep it moist. And as soon as I got it, I would cook it right away. And when I'm dealing with the mail, I take the chance that they're going to fit perfect. Sometimes when we cook the teeth and polish them up, they might be too tight. Some people have sensitive teeth. We have to make them a little loose or a little tighter. That ability we don't have if we send them to you. But 9 times out of 10, we don't even have to adjust our teeth when we give them to you. They pop right in.
so about how long you think it'll take, like, for me to?
They would call me, pay for it. I would send them the kit the next day. They would receive it the next day, so long as they sent it while I could still get to the post office. They would take the mold and send it back to me the following day if they wanted to overnight. I would cook it that day, and the following day I would ship it to them. That's just teeth.
So about a week if you stay out of town.
If you wanted diamonds and everything else, it would take a week.
All right.
If you just wanted some grills, it would take maybe 3 days.